So Simon, we spoke after the game on Tuesday night about how a busy start it's been to your time as a Bradford City manager. Obviously we've had the press conference today on the Thursday. Have you actually had any chance to get your feet under the table and kind of reflect on obviously your new job role?
No, not really. It's welcome back in the deep end, wasn't it, on Tuesday night, and then getting back home at 4:30 in the morning, so it was thrown back into the deep end, as I said. But being back in this morning with the players, managed to get the first proper training session into them, and like what I've seen, the players have been really buoyant after the result the other night, and it's now the balance of getting the training right for them over the next 10 days before the next game, as well as the rest and recuperation as well. So yeah, it's been good. We've had plenty of meetings with the rest of the staff, with Eddin again, over different things, and yeah, it's part and parcel of being a football manager, having not just a 9 till 5 job.
We know you'd mentioned in recent days that you've had earlier opportunities to come back into football management. Why Bradford City? Why do you obviously choose this role?
Well, when I left Sunderland, I wanted to try and stay in the Championship, because that's where I think sort of I've proved I'm capable of doing that with the results that I've had at Preston over the last few years. But if you're not going to work in the Championship, then why not go and work at one of the biggest clubs outside the Championship? And that's what we've certainly got here. We've got a fantastic fan base, got a team that are looking to be successful, plenty of ambition from the owners, and everything fitted what I wanted to try and achieve as a manager. So it was when the opportunity came along, and the persistence of Eddin and Stefan, it certainly showed me that what they wanted, what they were trying to do in terms of taking the club to the next level, and delighted to be here, obviously.
You mentioned that persistence there from the chairman. Was it quite flattering that fairly early on in this process of getting a newer manager, they clearly made you as their #1 target?
Yeah, of course. As I said, I've had a lot of opportunities both home and abroad to go and work, but you have to politely turn people down if you're not going to accept their jobs. But ultimately, when I met him last Tuesday, it was a positive meeting where we spoke about what we wanted to do short term, middle term and longer term, and ultimately after a few more conversations with him, decided to take the job, and delighted to be here.
And I suppose one staff member we've not really mentioned so far, your assistant Glyn Snodding. How important is he to you?
Not really. No, it's all seriousness. He's been with me obviously for previous clubs that I've been at, and what he does is give us a different balance. He's very good with the players. His knowledge of the game is very good, and obviously is somebody that I can trust and rely upon, and he'll give me an opinion on things when it's needed. So we seem to work well together. I did say to him the other day that I've taken him off the scrap heap again, I think for the 4th time, so he's more than delighted to be back in work with me.
And can we ask, what does a Simon Grayson team look like? What are the main attributes you want from your team when you put them out on the pitch?
Well, I think first and foremost it's a team that the supporters need to recognise that are giving everything. That means working hard as individuals, collectively as a team, putting your bodies on the line, for a better phrase, running through a brick wall, just giving everything. And ultimately, if the players do that and you win a game, brilliant. If you lose a game, then at least there can be no comebacks from the players. And ultimately as well, I want the players to enjoy themselves, express themselves, and enjoy coming to work, and have that happy environment where you feel comfortable in what you're doing. But as well, something that we've told the players, that when it's work time, it's time to work. We expect them to set high standards, both off the pitch and on the pitch, and that's what they need to adhere to.
Right, well, you couldn't have picked any better. I guess Charlton and Plymouth for the first 2 matches, obviously both away from home. Obviously after that, the first home game, I guess you'll be looking forward to that one as Bradford City manager.
Yeah, look, if in an ideal world I should have left it for another couple of weeks maybe, and then, but that's just part and parcel of, as I said, management. You get thrown back in the deep end, and looking forward to it. As I said, mentioned so many times, when you've got a real vibrant Valley Parade, or is it Northern Commercial Stand now, Stadium, then it could be a real good place to be as a manager and as a player. And that's what we're trying to recreate now, and get them good times back here, and really push on, and make it a real difficult place for the opposition. And I'm sure when the Portsmouth game comes round, everybody will be in a real positive state.